Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome to Whispers from the Hidden Realm. Grimly and Sarah here to join you on this adventure today. Please remember this is a timeless reading. If you've clicked on this reading, there is a message in here for you, but it is a collective reading, so it is not personalized to one individual. So please take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. Also, feel free to save this message because maybe there's something that will come to you later on, or also share it with a friend of yours, okay? As sharing these messages might just help somebody else's day or give them some insight as to things that they can do a little bit differently in their lives. All right? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started here. So the very first deck that we're going to be reading from today is the Stained Glass Tarot. And then the next one is the Cosmic Energy Oracle deck. All right. So these cards have a message for you today. And again, you're not here by accident. This is a message that is destined for you, but take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. Grimly and I are also going to be sharing the cards with you on the screen a little bit longer, so that way you have the opportunity to connect with each one of these cards and interpret the message for yourself, because there's definitely more than one interpretation for this message today. If you do get a different interpretation, please share in the comments below what your interpretation is, because you just never know who in the community may need to hear that message as well. All right. Please also remember, tarot is a guidance. It is not a guarantee as to how everything's going to unfold for you. It is just an opportunity to help enlighten you and maybe provide some direction if you're feeling stuck. All right. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and set Grimly over here on the side. He's going to be supporting us, and we will get started with shuffling. Now, I don't normally do this, but I was told to keep out the handbook today. I have a feeling that I may need to be referencing that, because there might be a message in there that we need to hear today, in addition to the cards that come forward for us today. So as I'm shuffling, if you like our content and you would like to stay up to date with our latest readings, please feel free to like and subscribe, so that way you don't miss out on anything. Because as always, we enjoy having you here, and we are so thankful that you allow us to go on this journey with you. All right, so I'm shuffling these cards, and they're being a little bit shy. Okay. All right, wow, we have 3 cards that just popped out as I said that. Now I'm going to set these out, make sure they're in the right order, because I feel like, yeah, there's more that needs to come out. So bear with me for a moment as I see what else needs to come forward in our cards today. Yep. Okay. So this is what the deck looks like, and I love this blue foil that's on the side of it. I don't know why I was told to show that to you, but I feel that somebody out there wanted to see that today, so I hope you enjoyed. My favorite color, or one of my favorite colors, is blue, so I do appreciate that detail placed on this deck. All right, so we do have 4 cards that came forward for us through the tarot today. And now I'm going to go ahead and get the Cosmic Energy Oracle cards that need to come forward for us in this reading today too. Let's see what we have. All right. And as these cards are coming forward, again, another 3, okay. As these cards are coming forward today, please remember that this is a collective reading. I think I've said this multiple times. I don't know why I keep repeating myself, but I know nothing happens by accident. So I feel like some of you may have needed reassurance on this. This is not a private reading. This is a group reading. So take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. If you are interested in doing a personal reading, you need some more insight, you have some additional questions that you want to focus on, we do offer private readings, and that information is available in our bio as well as in the description below on how to schedule that. They are limited, so Please make sure that if you are interested, you get signed up quickly so that way we can meet up with you. And we do those readings through email, through the phone, or through Zoom. Whatever works best for you. We try to meet you at your level. All right. So without further ado, we do have 8 cards that have come forward for us. So each deck has given us 4 cards. But I'm being told before we even start, I do need to reference the guidebook. So I'm going to just randomly flip through the guidebook to see what comes out for us today. Okay. So I'm being told to read the 7 of Cups. I'm going to read it, the upright description as well as the reverse description. I also feel the number 54 is very significant. So the number 7 and the number 54, okay? So again, 7 of Cups upright means many options, multiple choices, and possibilities are available to you. You may feel indecisive, you may procrastinate, and live in a dream world of wishful thinking and illusion. Pick and choose, and be realistic about what you can commit to. Take proactive steps rather than fantasizing. Now, in reverse, it says you are finding clarity and getting back to reality. Becoming decisive and aligned, taking the steps you need to make things happen. Or alternatively, you might be overwhelmed by choices and options and unable to move forward. Think about what could be done to proactively make progress. All right, and I know exactly why that came forward for us. Let me show you why. Well, before I show you, I'll just tell you. So we have the Page of Pentacles that came forward, the 3 of Cups that came forward, and those are both upright. Then we have the Lovers in reverse, and we have the 9 of Cups. In addition to that, our supporting cards is Strength, Embrace Change, Compassion, and Rebirth. So that aligns with the 7 of Cups, right? This is a step-by-step as to decision overload or living in a fantasy world or not knowing where we want to go, feeling stuck, but not taking the steps that we need to in order to make our dreams come into reality, into the 3D realm, into the 3D world, right? I feel like a lot of you are getting a lot of information and you're just kind of sitting there going, I'm not making a decision. Whatever's meant to be is going to happen for me, to me, how it's meant to be. My friends, some of that is true, but not all of it is, right? Because we each have our own destiny. We each have our own agency. We each have our own dreams and goals and gifts that we bring into the world. And if you're sitting back going, make a decision for me, I'm not making the decision, I'll take whatever lands in my lap, the divine's not going to do that for you, okay? Which is why we're starting with the Page of Pentacles. And again, I'm leaving this card up here for you to review. I want you to feel the emotions that are in here, the colors that are popping out, the symbolism that's popping out. Everything has a meaning to it, okay? And I'm going to show you each card before we actually start the reading any further. All right, the next one is the 3 of Cups. Three of Cups. So again, reflect on this card and how it applies to what you're getting out of this reading today, or what you came in and clicked on this reading for, because that's your intuition speaking to you. Next one is the Lovers in reverse. Pay attention to the numbers on the cards too, my friends. The Lovers in reverse. Okay. And the 9 of Cups upright. And then the Strength card from Cosmic Energy Oracle. So Strength, it says your inner strength is boundless. Unleash it. Okay, but don't just go off the words that are on here. Again, look at the imagery. See how it's connecting with you. Look at the colors. Every detail matters, okay? The next one is embrace change. Embrace change and welcome new possibilities. The next one is compassion. Embrace others' differences. Accept your own imperfections. So again, compassion. Embrace others' differences. Accept your own imperfections. Okay. And last but not least, rebirth. Every end is a new beginning. Every end is a new beginning. All right, my friends. So, the Page of Pentacles is coming forward today because you are dreaming. You have planted your seeds, you know, your ideas, your desires, your wishes, whether it be a promotion, whether it be love life change, whether it be abundance. And as you can see, it's growing. The seeds that you have planted are growing, they're flourishing. You may not see this in your reality just yet, but it's there. Okay? And it's beautiful. And it's going to lead to so much success. But the divine is saying you've planted a lot of different seeds. And those seeds, as they are flourishing, they are presenting other options, other opportunities, other situations that you never thought would come into your life. So now is the time to act by going internally and determining what it is that you want to bring into your life, into your surroundings. How do you want to be? How do you want to act? How do you want to present yourself? And then find the people that are going to help you celebrate it. Because the divine's going to bring those people in, but are you going to welcome them in? Are you going to allow them to celebrate with you, to build with you, to cultivate with you? Or are you going to close the door on them? Because the support is coming your way. I feel like some of you feel like you've been cast out on an island and everything is left for you to figure out all on your own. And you're getting really frustrated because everything that you have planted, yes, it may be sprouting, but it's not growing as fast as you want it to. And so you're getting frustrated and you're just getting caught up in the minute details, which is causing you to freeze, which is causing you to be frustrated, to throw in the towel and say, I don't want to do this anymore. But the divine is coming forward to say, hey, we want you to do this. You're on the right path. We're sending the right people your way. We're also here supporting you behind the scenes. So don't give up. Don't fall into fantasy land. Don't fall into overwhelmed decision making. Tap into your why. Why is it that you're wanting to do what you're doing? So that way you can balance yourself. So the Lovers is a representation of masculine and feminine, light and dark, yin and yang, balance, right? It could mean actual relationship, maybe a new relationship as far as love goes. But this is in reverse, saying that you're shutting this down. You're not allowing this to come in. And that will definitely happen if you're sitting in decision fatigue and going, I'm not making the decision. I will take whatever lands in my lap. Or sitting there going, nope, I'm going to sit here until everything becomes absolutely positively clear and I have a confirmation that everything's going to work out perfectly. My dear friends, life isn't meant to work out perfectly. There's no guarantees in life. So rebalance yourself. Okay? Allow the masculine and the feminine side of yourself to come out. The feminine side usually deals with hurt and pain and darkness, whereas the masculine side is the strength, the courage, the power to take that step. And with the two, they're unstoppable. And they will help you determine what path you need to take, what your journey is supposed to be, and how it's supposed to unfold. So that way, instead of sitting here in the Nine of Cups going, and which decision am I going to make? Which is the right opportunity for me? Which one is going to guarantee my success, my future, my abundance, my happiness, my ultimate goal? You'll know. Trust your intuition. Don't get lost in the head. Don't get lost in the fantasy world. Don't get lost in decision overload. Call in the divine. Trust the messages that you are receiving. Because, my friend, you have the strength to bring forward anything and everything that you want to in this life. It just requires you to take that first step. Make that first decision. Remember why it is that you want to do what it is. Whether it be the promotion or the relationship or starting your new business or maybe even launching a YouTube channel or becoming more viral, right? Whether it be through other social media platforms. You have the strength internally. You don't need to look for external validation or advice. Sit with yourself. Meditate, journal, make a vision board. Whatever helps you recognize and tap into your strength will help you perceive what the next step is. And not just perceive, but actually take action on it, right? Because that is what you're supposed to do. But I will tell you, change is coming. But change doesn't have to be scary. Change is an opportunity to rebuild. And maybe you're not even rebuilding. Maybe it's just you're showing up in a different way. You're actually speaking your truth. You're walking in your true authentic self. You are sharing your gifts with those around you. You are closing out people, places, and things that do not belong in your life anymore. You are shutting down jobs that maybe aren't filling your cup. Yeah, they're supporting you, but they're not filling your cup. They're not making you go, yes, this is what I want to do. They're not lighting you up. They're holding you back. So embrace the change and trust that every door that closes, every relationship that comes to an end is happening for your greatest good, is happening for you to step into your true, authentic self and live in your true, authentic life. Not shove yourself in a corner and rock back and forth and forget about the world, right? Get lost in this fantasy world. That's not where you're supposed to be. Bring your fantasy world into reality, okay? Because what you're dreaming about, that's what you're supposed to bring in here. Why? Because it's going to help the collective. It's going to help the world. It's going to help those around you. It's going to help you grow and stop the decision fatigue. Okay? It's going to help you balance every aspect of your life. But my friends, you need to come into the situation with compassion. Don't come in charging like you're going to rewrite the entire world in just a moment, or discard people or situations just because you can. Watch your words. Proceed with the heart. Proceed with maybe the people or places or things that you find annoying or that get on your every last nerve. Love them for who they are. And when I say love, that doesn't mean that you actually have to physically love them. It just means that you recognize that they are human and that they are living their human life just like you are. And just like you, they have imperfections. Acknowledge that. And see what they truly are on the inside, not what they represent on the outside. Because compassion is going to get you far. I also feel like for some of you, compassion is the field that you're going into. And what I mean by that is maybe you're a therapist. Maybe you are a psychologist. Maybe you work in the nursing industry or medical industry, or you care for children. Maybe you're a teacher, right? There's many different professions where compassion is the root of the business or the root of the experience. Lead with this and you'll never go wrong, okay? Lead with compassion. Because, my dear friends, you went through a phoenix moment, or you're in the middle of a phoenix moment, which means that you have burned everything down. You've closed doors that don't fit anymore. You have pulled yourself out of an uncomfortable situation that made your skin crawl. You have stepped in your true authentic self and your true authentic power. So rise. Embrace the new you. Don't try to go back. There's nothing back there for you anymore, okay? The back is exactly there. It's the past. It's not meant to come forward with you, okay? So let your true, authentic self shine. And as you do all of these things, your true garden is going to start flourishing. And the decision fatigue is going to go away. And you will start celebrating and bringing in the people that are meant to support you, so that way you can find the balance that you have been feeling is just not right. I feel like some of you have been battling internally with yourself. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. That's not the space that you're supposed to be holding. Okay? My friends, this is a beautiful reading. But you have to take the steps. Okay? It's not going to just land in your lap. A decision's not going to be made for you, because this is your life. This is your journey. This is customized for you. Sorry, I did that because Spirit Animal wants to come forward to help guide you through this as well, okay? Just to give just a little bit more clarification. Sorry, the word didn't want to come out for a moment. So we are going to use the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and see what animal or animals are coming forward for you today with the messages. I feel that the other reason why this is significant is because they have numbers that you need to look at, that you need to reflect on, that you need to embrace as you're going through your journey. They may be showing up in numbers as far as, well, obviously numbers, I'm sorry. The numbers may be showing up on a clock. They may be showing up on receipts. They may be showing up in other aspects of your life. Yeah, wow. There are 3 cards that have come forward so far. Let's see if this one is going to be 4 cards like we have had with our other decks today. I feel like, yep. Okay, so 444, I feel a lot of you are seeing this number around or it's present in your life. So that is one of the numbers that's coming forward for you today. The other is 11, 3, 13. I'm sorry. 11, 3, 6, and 9 are other numbers. In addition to the number 40, the number 34, the number 42, and the number 33. All right. Wow. So the 4 animals that have come forward for you today is, first and foremost, number 40. Mouse Spirit is telling you to tend to the smallest things. Tend to the smallest things. So usually looking too deep into the details on things is convoluted, right? It can get us trapped and it can get us into circles. But I feel that the mouse is coming forward and telling you that the information that you're looking for, the answers that you're looking for, the guidance that you're looking for is going to become clear when you zoom in a little bit more. Because right now I feel like you are looking from a bird's eye view at the entire situation, and it feels like you're trying to eat the elephant in all of one bite, right? Well, that's not physically possible. You can't eat an elephant in one bite. You have to take one bite at a time. So the way you do that is looking at it in pieces, right? So you are being encouraged to look at what you want to bring into your life or what your challenges are that you're running away from by falling into the fantasy world. They're asking you to look into the smaller details, because those smaller details are going to reveal so much for you. And the hummingbird spirit, number 34, can't make this up, you guys. It says, be here now. Be here now. Get out of the fantasy world. Get out of your head. Be in this moment. Don't be in the past. Don't be in the future. Be in the present. Okay? This will help get you out of that fantasy world. This will help you get out of that stagnation. This will help you clear the path so you know what the right step is, what the next step is. Okay? Number 42 is the otter spirit that's telling you you are never alone. I feel like for some of you, and this isn't going to resonate with everybody, but I feel like for some of you, you feel like you have walked this path and that you have no support. And that's part of what's leading you to frustration. That's part of what's leading you to the fantasy world. That's part of what makes you incapable of making a decision. But remember, you already have everything in you. You have the strength to move forward. And you are never alone. The divine is always there. So ask the divine for support. They will support you. They will help you. They will guide you. But you have to be open to receiving the guidance that they are sending to you, because the guidance that you receive may come in a form that you are not familiar with, or in a way that you don't recognize it as being support. Okay? Sometimes the challenges are where the support is coming in, because sometimes those challenges that are still there is the divine saying, hey, before you can accomplish what you're looking for and get out of the state that you're in, you have to clear out whatever the challenge may be that shows up. So face those challenges, close those doors, resolve those issues, whatever this looks like for you. Walk the path. You've got this. And the last card, number 33, the Horse Spirit is telling you freedom is yours. Freedom in all aspects, whether that be money, relationships, decision fatigue, not knowing who to trust or who to turn to. You already have it within you, okay? I have to tell you, I really do love being a tarot reader and an oracle reader, because I told you earlier that you can accomplish anything that you want. And look, the cards spoke to it. That's why these animals came forward. They're just additional support for you, saying you are on the right path. You're doing the right things. But giving up right now and throwing your hands up and saying that you can't make a decision, or falling into a fantasy world, is not going to help you bring to reality what it is you're looking for. So tend to the small things. Know that you need to be in the present moment so you can make the right decisions and you don't get decision fatigue. Know you are never alone, and that freedom is yours. Freedom in all aspects. Health related, wealth related, abundance related, relationship related, work related, whatever it is that you're seeking the freedom for, it's yours. It's there. You just have to tap into your strength and continue to grow your garden and sow the seeds that you truly want to come into fruition. Okay? Remember, your future is looking bright. It's right here at your fingertips. I promise you, it's right there at your fingertips. So don't get frustrated. Don't get discouraged. Don't let yourself get distracted by not living in your true, authentic self, in your true, authentic light, and being who you truly are right here, right now. All right? Well, my friends, that is the message for today. Thank you so much for joining Grimly and I here at Whispers from the Hidden Realm. We hope that resonated with you. If it did, please like and subscribe so that way you can stay up to date on our content. And if you want personal insight into a reading, please don't hesitate to connect with us there as well. The information is in our bio, as well as it will be in the description below. All right, my dear friends, you have this. Have faith in yourself. Grimly and I know that you have this too. All right? And if you feel lost, tap into the divine. Ask for assistance, because the divine is there to help you. Celebrate the wins. If you got up for the day and that is your biggest struggle and your biggest challenge, congratulations. Okay? That's something to celebrate. So please celebrate your journey along the way. As always, my friends, we love you. We're grateful to have you here with us. We'll see you next time.